MMA sat on the cold marble floor of their once happy home, staring at the door Chukwudi had just walked out of. His words still echoed in her ears. "I regret ever bringing you into my life." The man who once adored her, the one who swore to protect her, had believed the lies. He had seen the doctored pictures, heard the whispers, and instead of standing by her, he chose to walk away. She wanted to scream, to chase after him, to beg him to listen. But something inside her stopped her. Maybe it was pride. Maybe it was the realization that no matter what she said, his mind was already made up. So she sat there, silent, broken, alone. Lagos was cruel to those without power. Chukwudi had been her shield, her key to a new life. Now, without him, doors that were once open slammed shut in her face. The whispers turned to open insults. At the market, women pointed at her, their voices laced with mockery. See her, the village girl who thought she could deceive a rich man. Her bank account dried up quickly. She had relied on Chukwudi for everything, and now, with no job and no support, reality hit hard. Rent was due. The landlord didn't care about her story. The day she was thrown out of the house, rain poured as if the heavens were mourning with her. With nowhere to go, she wandered the streets, her fine clothes now soaked and worthless. That night, she slept in a church. Cold, hungry, and defeated. But life had one rule: you either fight or fade away. MMA wiped her tears and made a choice: she would fight. She remembered the one thing she had always been good at: fashion. Back in the village, she used to design clothes for herself, and people admired her style. She would start from there. With the little money she had left, she bought a few fabrics and borrowed a sewing machine from a kind woman she met at the church. It wasn't much, but it was a start. She worked tirelessly. Day and night, she stitched, designed, and learned the business. At first, no one wanted to buy from a woman with a tainted reputation. But MMA had a gift: she knew how to make a woman feel beautiful. One day, a popular Instagram influencer stumbled upon her designs at a local market. She bought a dress, posted it online, and tagged MMA's small business. Overnight, orders poured in. MMA worked harder. She saved every penny, invested in better materials, and slowly, her name started spreading in Lagos. Within 2 years, she owned a small boutique. Within 5, she had a fashion house. The same people who mocked her now wanted to wear her designs. She had built something for herself, not through a man's wealth, not through luck, but through resilience. One evening, as MMA sat in her beautifully furnished office, signing off on a deal with an international brand, her secretary walked in. "Madam, there's a man here to see you. He says his name is Chukwudi." MMA froze for a second. Then she smiled. Not the smile of the naive village girl he once knew, but the smile of a woman who had walked through fire and emerged stronger. "Send him in," she said. This time, she was ready. MMA's story was no longer about betrayal. It was about survival, about strength, about proving that a woman's worth was not defined by who she married, but by who she became. And she had become unstoppable.